Arithmetic Progression, NCERT textbook class 10. Here in this chapter we are going to learn about
arithmetic progression.
Pattern. Here there are some examples. First one is sunflower. These petals are arranged in a particular pattern. Next you are going to move on. This is hive. You can notice that even this hive is a particular pattern. Next one is corn. These seeds are arranged in a particular pattern. Even this ladder also, the steps are arranged in a particular pattern. The difference will be 2. First step is broad, and when you move on to upwards, it will become shorter. But we have followed a particular pattern. Okay, you got?
Yeah.
So this is all about pattern. You have to identify the pattern. This is what we have talking about the nature or the things surrounding us. Now I am going to give an example of say I give you pocket money. Okay, I am giving you a pocket money of 100 rupees per month. First month. Okay. So second month you have
200.
200. So plus 100. Third month you have
300.
300. So plus 100. Fourth month
400.
400 plus 100. So the pattern, you got the pattern. Every month you are getting
Pocket money.
extra 100. Every month same difference amount you are getting extra. This is what I'm explaining you. The difference amount and the pattern. Once you know the pattern, you are going to know second number. Say the second number.
500.
Fifth month you are going to get
500.
So once you know the pattern, you can guess the next number. This is all about arithmetic progression.
Okay.
So I'm going to write the numbers. This is general examples which we are seen in our daily life. Okay. Now this is numbers. See this number. And another number series 200, 150, 100 and 50. Okay. Here now again I'm going to write 1 plus 1 will be 2. 2 plus 1 will be
3.
3. 3 plus 1 will be
4.
4 plus 1 will be
5.
So you got the series. If you add 1 to each term, then you are going to get the next number.
Yeah.
So 5 plus 1 will be
6.
You got next number. Meanwhile you can write down next term. So once you get the pattern, you can guess the next term. See here, every number here is called as
Terms.
And this is called as series. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one here, we can see here it is in decreasing order.
Yeah.
So 200 minus 150
50.
is 50.
So the common difference of the
150 minus 50 is
100.
100. So 100 minus 50 is
50.
50. So 50 minus 50 is
0.
So you got the pattern. Each term is subtracted with 50. So next term will be
0.
0. Once you get the pattern, you are going to be able to write the next term.
Okay.
If you don't answer means I will not explain. So what is pattern?
Pattern.
A list of numbers in each term obtained by adding or subtracting a fixed number is called
Pattern.
okay. So you got to know
Yeah.
what is pattern. Next is "51, 53, 55, 57. Take as 63. 51 minus 53,
2.
2. The difference
Minus two.
between
Minus
these
two.
two,
-2.
minus 2.
-2.
Minus 2.
-2.
What is this?
Common difference.
This is known as common difference. So you got to know which is term, series and common difference. So here the common difference could be negative also. Here common difference is positive number. Here common difference is negative number. Even common difference could be 0 also. Okay. Common difference is
0.
common difference.
0.
So common difference could be positive or negative or
0.
even 0. So you got to know.
Yeah.
Next is what you have to know is if you want to write down arithmetic progression means what all things you want. Say.
Nth term.
See here. I will give you a number. Can you write down arithmetic progression here?
No.
Why?
Because there is no terms or there is no common difference.
Right. So you want common difference. I'll give you a common difference. See, common difference is 2. Can you write the arithmetic progression here?
Yes.
Say now.
2 plus 2, 4.
Next.
2, 4
Six.
plus 2, 6.
Next.
6 plus 2, 8.
See, you want first term and common difference. The important thing you want is first term and common difference. Then only you can form arithmetic progression. Okay. Next thing what you have to know is these are called as A1. You can write it as A1 and A2 and A3, A4.
A4.
Okay. You got this. There is a general form.
NERAL.
General form. See, first term will be A. Second term is A plus D. Common difference.
Oh.
Third term A plus 2D.
2D.
Fourth term A plus 3D. It will go on. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. This is general form. Next thing you have to learn is, see this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and
6, 7.
So on.
Means there is no end. This series are called as unlimited. Say
Unlimited.
or infinite series.
Infinite series.
Take this example. This series have an end. So this is known as
Finite series.
limited
Or
or
finite.
finite. Before going to exercise, you have to know these things.
Okay.
Now you have a clear picture what is arithmetic progression,
Yes.
what is series,
Yes.
terms, infinite, finite, common difference, general form. Now we are going to move on to exercise. Okay.
Yeah.
Arithmetic progression, exercise 5.1. First problem. In which of the following situation does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? What we are finding is, in this statement they have given 3 sums. In this statement you have to check whether this will form arithmetic progression or not. So I am going to read for you. The taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is 15 rupees for the first kilometer. See, for the first kilometer a price is fixed 15 rupees. After that each kilometer will be increased by 8 rupees. You have to pay after second kilometer. Every kilometer you will be increased by 8 rupees. This first, what fixed charges will be first term A, and the difference, common difference, will be this 8. So now I am going to start the problem. First you are going to write exercise 5.1, first problem. Okay, according to the statement. According to the statement, what they are saying, first kilometer will be fixed. Let us take second kilometer, third kilometer, fourth kilometer, and so on. First kilometer is fixed 15 rupees. This is compulsory. For 1 kilometer it's compulsory 15 rupees. Next kilometer you are going to pay extra 8 rupees. So what you are going to write?
23.
15 plus 8?
23.
23. Again for third kilometer, again you have to pay extra 8 rupees. 23 plus 8?
31.
31. Same you are going to repeat for each kilometer. For every kilometer you are going to pay 8 rupees extra. 31 plus 8?
39.
39. Good. So this will be the amount you are going to pay after each kilometer. What's the general form?
A.
A.
First term is A. Second
plus
term will
D.
be A plus D. Third term will be A plus
plus
2D. And fourth term will be
A plus 3D.
So here in this problem, in the beginning I said A equals to first term, that is fixed charges 15, and the common difference will be
8.
the 8 rupees what you are paying extra for each kilometer. So A is 15. Here A is 15 plus common difference is
8.
8. 15 plus 8?
23.
23. So you got this. Next A will be 15 plus 2 into 8. This 2, D means 8. So 2 8s are
16.
plus 15,
31.
31. Next 15 plus 3 into D. Common difference is 8. 3 8s are
24.
24 plus 15.
39.
So even this is correct. See the common difference for AP, for arithmetic progression, there is a condition. That is, the common difference should be same. See, the common difference is same. So this is
An AP.
arithmetic progression. You have to complete the sentence here. What you are going to write? Therefore,
This forms an AP.
this forms an AP. Exercise 5.1, Second problem. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. See here in this statement, they have given a cylinder. Second problem. A cylinder. Here is a cylinder. You are going to remove air from this cylinder through vacuum pump. One at a time you are going to remove 1/4 of its air. So 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. So 4 times you are going to remove the air through vacuum pump. First of all, we don't know the amount present in this cylinder. So we are going to consider it as
X.
which we don't know. We will consider it as
X.
let the air present in the cylinder be
X.
X. Each term, when you remove the air, you are going to extract only 1/4 of the amount. You have to find out the common difference to check AP, whether it is AP or not. Okay, first term will be X. Full cylinder air, we are going to consider it as X. First term is X. Next one, the air present in the cylinder minus air present in the cylinder 1/4 of it, it's air. You are going to take out LCM. Term I am going to mark it like this. LCM is 4. You know the LCM very well. I am not explaining. 3x divided by 4. 4x minus x is 3x. So you got second term. I am going to mark this also. Now the left air is 3x divided by 4 minus left air 3x divided by 4 into again 1/4 air you have to remove. So into 1/4. First you have removed 1/4. Now this portion you are going to remove. Again you have to simplify this. 3x divided by 4. 3 minus 3x. 4 4s will be 16. Now take out the LCM. LCM will be 16. Next step.
12x.
12x
minus
3x.
9x by 16.
Good. This will be your third term. This is AP or not, means what you have to find out is
Common difference.
that is common difference. Common difference you have to find out means second term minus the previous term. A2 minus A1. Third term minus
Second
previous term. So A3 minus A2. A4 minus A3. So here first term is first term, second term, third term. First term, second term is 3x divided by 4 and first term is x. Even here simplify by taking LCM. 3x minus 4x. 3x minus 4x
1x.
minus 1x. Don't forget minus. And next one is third term will be
9x by 16.
okay. Second term
3x by 4.
minus 3x by 4. Here also you have to take LCM. 9x minus 12x. 9x minus 12x will be
3x
don't forget minus.
minus 3x.
You got the common difference. See, if this is AP means what's the condition?
The common difference.
The common difference should be same. Is the common difference same?
No,
Then what is the result?
it's not an AP.
So, it does not form AP due to
Due to
common
difference
difference
is not similar.
are not similar. You understood?
Yeah.
Arithmetic progression exercise 5.1 third main NCERT textbook class 10. For the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. You have to write the first term and common difference. That's very easy. First term is
31.
easily you can identify, that's 31. A equals to 31. And what about common difference? Common difference means D equals to A2 minus A1. Second term minus first term. Second term is
-1.
and first term is
31.
okay. Now minus and minus,
Plus
so
-32.
minus 32. Common difference is
-32.
first term is
31.
okay. It's so easy, right?
Yes.
Now second one is and so on. First term, recognize that's
-5.
minus 5. It's very easy. The first one will be the first term, that is A equals to -5, and the common difference means
A2 minus A1.
second term minus first term. Second time minus first term. Second term is -1. This minus you have to write, and
In the
of
bracket.
-5. Now minus and minus
Plus
plus 5 minus 1
4.
4. Answer will be
Plus 4.
so D equals to
4.
Next, third sum. Let me take fraction 1. Okay,
Okay.
this is very easy, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. As it is in like terms.
Okay, now first term will be A, that's 1 by 3, and common difference is, say,
Minus A2
you have
minus
to
A1.
say second term minus first term, or else A2 minus A1.
Okay. Minus 1 by 3.
Now
5 minus 1 by 3.
denominator is same, so
5 minus 1.
yeah, the
4
common
by
difference
3.
is 4
4
by
by
3. D
3.
equals to 4 by 3.
3.
Rest you have to try, children.
Okay.
Fourth one, exercise 5.1 fourth main. Which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. First you have to see whether it is AP or not. Then you are going to find common difference. After that you are going to find extra 3 terms. Okay.
Okay.
First one, 2, 4, 8, 16. You have to check whether it's AP or not. First you are going to find common difference.
Yeah.
That is
D equals A2
A2
minus A1.
4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. Next, third term minus second term. 8 minus 4. What you got? 4 minus 2?
2.
8 minus 4?
4.
4. So this is not equal.
Yeah.
Common difference is not
Equal.
what you are going to write here?
The following terms are not AP.
A3 minus A2 is not equal to A2 minus A1. Therefore, this is not AP. Second one. 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2. First you are going to find
Common difference.
A2 minus A1. A2 is 5 by 2 minus 2. You are going to take LCM.
2.
2. 5 minus 4. Half. Now third term minus second term. Third term is 3.
3.
Second term is
5 by
5
2.
by 2. So LCM is 2.
2. 6.
6 minus 5.
5.
So 6 minus 5 is 1.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
Um,
See here. Common difference is
Same.
so you have to write here
A2 minus
A3 minus A2
is equal to A2 is equal to
Therefore, it is an
AP.
AP. If it is AP, you are going to find extra 3 terms.
Okay.
So now you are going to write 3 terms, 3 more terms equals to, see the pattern, 2, 5 by 2, after that 3, 7 by 2, you can guess, next is 4,
4 plus
5 plus 2 means 7.
7.
So 7 plus
9. 9 by 2.
9 by 2. Another one term, 3, 4.
4.
Next will be
5.
5. They have asked only 3 terms.
Terms.
Next we are going to take square root.
Okay.
3 plus 2 square root of 2 plus 3 plus 3 square root of 2. Okay. Now you have to find out the common difference. A2 minus A1. 3 plus square root of 2 minus 3.
3.
Plus 3 minus 3.
Cancel.
Left is
Square root of 2.
A3 minus A2. A3 will be this. 3 plus 2 square root of 2 and A2 is
3 plus square root of 2. Minus
3
square root of 2.
plus square root of 2. Now you have to remove the bracket. Minus 3 minus square root of 2. Minus 3 plus 3.
Cancel.
This is 2 square root of 2 and this is 1 square root. 2 minus 1.
1.
You got square root of 2. See here, check once. Common difference is
Square root of 2.
same. So therefore it is an AP. It is an
AP.
Now you have to write 3 terms.
Another 3 terms.
3 more terms. Can you guess? See here, 3, comma, 3 plus square root of 2. Now 3 plus 2 square root of 2.
3
Now 3 plus 3 square root of 2. Now
3 plus 4 square root of 2.
yes. Next,
3 plus 5 square root of 2.
how much they have asked?
3.
So
3 plus 6 square root of 2.
Okay, you understood?
Yeah.